and with time it will play out, because we just brought out today to appreciate you all, to celebrate you all. So it's a special training today. And as we all know, before we go into what we have, for the benefit of those that usually join us for the first time, we always like to cast our vision, like tell you more about the brand or the company you are, doing business with. This helps you in your what you don't know, you won't know how to present to the next person. So it's when you have an idea, proper knowledge about the brand you always come to do business with. That way, you will definitely know what to tell your prospective clients out there that have been a part of us. This is Hughes Group. And Hughes Group, as the name implies, it means that we are a group of companies. We have three companies or three subsidiaries under Hills Group. We have Zenith Estate, which is the subsidiary of Hills Group that deal on buildings. Zenith Estate sells buildings. So if you want to sell buildings, if you want to market buildings to your prospective clients, or someone reached out to you and said, I'm in need of a building, I want to buy a building or buildings, you meet Zenith Estate. Zenith area of Hills Group that handle the investment package, where if your client doesn't want to buy a land, doesn't want to buy a building, and then we help them do business with their money. At the end of the day, they are getting both their capital and their return on investment, depending on the stipulated time that the person discussed with us. Maybe the person said, I want you to use this amount of money and do business for me in real estate. After a year or 2 or 6 months, I will come back and collect my profit. We do that. Okay, so it's not until somebody wants to buy land. Okay, then if you want, or your prospect or your client wants to buy land, Hills Estate Limited is the subsidiary of Hills Group that handles that transaction. We have lands. When you look, I hope this fan is not blocking us. Okay, but this is a list of lands here in Enugu, just for Enugu. And I hope we are not just based here in Enugu, although Enugu is our head office, is where our head office is situated, which is here. But also here in Enugu, we have offices in Nsukka. We have an office at Owane, Zix Avenue, adjacent MTN office. We have an office there. And we also have an operational office in the city of Asaba. We also have an operational office in the city of Owerri. So you can see we are in Enugu, we are in Asaba, we are in Nsukka, and we are in Owerri. So anywhere your client wants to buy land in any of these cities or states I just mentioned, do well to call on us and we'll provide. Now, our vision is to be the most known for integrity, known for excellence, and known for sustainable value creation. This is what we've been able to actualize, and we are still actualizing this vision by providing high quality real estate solutions that will inspire growth, and solutions that also inspire excellence as well. So what that means is that in everything we do, we ensure that growth is part of our mode of operation. We ensure that excellence is also part of our mode of operation, and we also ensure that you are satisfied in our services. Okay, so these are what we hold to high esteem whenever we are dealing with our affiliates, our partners, and also our stakeholders. We have 6 core values here in Hills Group of companies. We have excellence as one of our core values. We have innovation. We have customer focus. We put our customers first. We have innovation. We have accountability, and we have teamwork. Okay, so we work together to bring all of this to actualization. And today, this training is part of all of this, both the vision, the mission, and the core values. This training is a part of it, meaning you all are a part of Hills Group. You all are a part of the Hills Group family. So, without much being said, I want us to welcome our facilitator for today, our GM, in the person of Mr. Obu Chidera Michael. Please put your hands together for him. He's someone that whenever he speaks, wisdom drops. Keep clapping until he comes.
Good afternoon, everybody. Media, can you come and fix this? Yes, yes. Can fix it. You enter there. Okay, thank you so much. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to another exciting day. Happy Good Friday. Is anything happy about Good Friday? Yes, we need to be happy because that is a day that our sins were paid for. Right? That is a day that our sins were paid for. So we will not use because of what happened 20,000 years ago and keep on frowning our face. We have to be happy because he paid for our sins and our sins has been taken away. So who is happy here? If you're happy, make some noise. Okay, can we be on our feet briefly before we proceed? If you have been coming to the Realtors training, you know that one thing we don't joke with is our affirmation. Because we believe in one thing. That future you want to see yourself, you want to see in your life is what you need to confess. The Bible said, whatever I hear you say, that is what I will do for you. So, believers in the house, let's repeat after me as we proceed. But before then, can we close our eyes briefly? Let's put our spirit together. So we'll not be bodily present and spirit absent. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Imagine where you want to see yourself from now to the next 5 years. That level you want for yourself from now to the next 5 years. That office you want to sit as the CEO from now to the next 5 years. That country you want to see yourself from now to the next 5 years. That beautiful future you have designed for yourself. One thing about the realm of imagination is you don't pay transport fare to go to US. You don't need flight tickets to be in US or any country of your choice. And if your mind can get there, your body can get there. So imagine it. Open your eyes. We are not excited. That means we did not go to US. It's like we went to our village. Okay, that is nice. Okay, let's proceed. You just repeat after me as we run. I am the best in what I do.
I am the best in what I do.
I excel in all I do.
I excel in all I do.
I create exceptional results.
I create exceptional results.
I persist until I succeed.
I persist until I succeed.
I execute with excellence.
I execute with excellence.
I am proactive.
I am proactive.
An impossibility does not exist in my vocabulary.
Impossibility does not exist in my vocabulary.
I am not afraid to ask for help
I am not afraid to ask for help
and seek for knowledge.
and seek for knowledge.
Success begins with my mindset.
Success begins with my mindset.
Today and always will I strive
Today and always will I strive
for excellence.
for excellence.
I am surrounded by smart,
I am surrounded by smart,
capable, and supportive individuals.
supportive individuals.
Today is an opportunity to learn
There is an opportunity to learn
how to grow
how to
and become a better version of myself.
become a better version of myself.
However,
However,
I am grateful for my job,
I am grateful for my job,
business, work, also grateful for my family,
also grateful for my family,
friends,
friends,
colleagues, and new experiences I have currently achieved.
and new experiences are currently achieved.
Yes, I can do great things,
Yes, I can do great things,
though it may not be easy,
though it may not be easy,
but it will worth it.
but it will worth it.
I give 100% to my goals.
I give 100% to my goal.
I see the big picture.
I see the big picture.
Nothing dies in my hands.
Nothing dies in my hand.
Nothing is too big for my mind.
Nothing is too big for my mind.
I am Chidera Michael,
I am the biggest
a force for excellence.
force for excellence.
And this is our reality in Jesus' name. Anything you want to see in your life, confess it on daily basis. It can be on your seat. Because we believe that the mind controls whatever you are seeing around you. One of our staff did a practical with me, and I saw it work. So it worked like magic. I used my mind to control objects. I know that the mind, there's power in the mind. I never knew that it can work like that. And I controlled an object, and I have to, after the whole thing, I called one of us upstairs. I sat down with the person. Said, what do you want? Said, I want to close a deal. I said, imagine you want to close a deal from now to the next 1 week and you see it. Just yesterday or day before yesterday, the person closed the deal of 6 million naira. That is what the mind can do. Whatever you want to see in your life, don't stop speaking it. Don't stop talking it until you start seeing the manifestation. It's not you do today, you will not do tomorrow. No. The mind is the greatest prayer on earth. You pray when you have it in your mind. That is why God said, I know the thoughts I have for you, the thought of good and not of evil. And he still said, whatever I hear you say, he knows the thought he has for us, the thought of good, Abi, but you still need to say it. Because your mind should be in alignment with his thoughts for you to see it in your life. What you have in your mind should be in alignment with what God have planned for you to see it work for you. Am I speaking?
Yes.
Okay, can we go to what we have today? Is the slide ready? Is it ready? Okay, so while we are getting ready with this slide, I will share a brief story of how I started real estate. Still on the mind. I'm looking to remove this cap. I'm not looking like an old man. I'm not an old man, no. I'm very young. Okay, so when I started real estate, that should be 4 years ago. I keep on doubting myself. Are you sure I can do this? I've not sold something worth 20,000-30,000 before. Not to talk of selling land. Ha! Oh boy, you know the feed you. But I was privileged to meet with a mentor. My boss, thank God for my boss then. He was very close, always backing me with words. And he told me something that stood out for me. He said, do you know you are who you say you are? I did not understand it. I went home with it. I sat down. That's what keep repeating. Do you know you are who you say you are? And it gave this particular affirmation. This affirmation has been on my phone for 4 years. Anytime I feel like, guy, you know, feel do myself, nothing is too big for my mind. And nothing is too big for my hands. And nothing can fail in my hand. Guy, you are mighty. No be joke. Guy, you are capable. You can do it. This is what I keep telling myself every day, until I close my first deal. That day, it was as if I won lottery. It was as if I won lottery. When my staff was rejoicing day before yesterday, I was just imagining myself the first time I closed the deal. It was something else. I said, so I can do it. The easiest thing you can sell. You just need to know how to sell it. That is why Realtors training is here to guide us. But only those that does it the right way will receive the reward. The reward is not commission. Money is the least thing you will get from this business. I mean the least you get from this business. So if you are here because of money, you are not wrong. But beyond money, we have what we call relationship. As I am now, as small as I am, my village people shocked. My grandmother's burial happened, I think, last month, or okay, yes, March, first week of March. And the type of crowd that came because of me was still shocking them till tomorrow. They'll be like, "But I don't know, say you get this man. No. Real estate will build men. Real estate will give you access to relationship, profitable relationship. Imagine somebody that can buy a land of 20 million naira through you. Put an event first, they will shock you. You get? This is one of the things you get from real estate, not just money. Money is not one of the things driving us. I know many times I have sacrificed my commission just to make sure that my affiliate is okay. Because I know relationship is worth more than gold. Am I communicating? If the slide is red, I want to see it here. While we are talking. So you should know that real estate is one thing that everybody needs. Because even the Bible commanded us. He said, "Believe by which above all things that you do what? Prosper, health. Even as your soul keep prospering." It still said, "The wise leaves inheritance for his children and his children's children." Do you think he's talking about your money in the bank? Have you seen a time I seen a mother na aga bank that will go the person in a bank, especially now that somebody can die at any time. The rate of death happening now is as if they're not planning it again. In 6 minutes, the person don't die. Then you now tell me that you go to the bank and say, "I am the brother to this person," and they will carry the person's money and give you. Is it possible? Or I'm even the child of this person and they will carry money and give you. Even those you put as your next of kin, they will stress your next of kin, stress your next of kin will give up. So is it not that money? I don't know how much my father has there, but take everything, take it. When Bible said that, Bible is talking about land, not the person's clothes. As fine as this clothes is now, if I die tomorrow, I'm not leaving this thing for my children. Even if it will size them, they will not even want to wear it. The clothes my dad, I saw my dad's clothes when I went to. I was like, I even tried both of them, but shame no way. As that one he used to like wearing them, I would be like, it don't matter now, not too far. But you know, his land is still there for me to use. According to Anaya, I can use money till today. Part of what is still preserving my mom is what the husband left for her on earth. Not the clothes that has been dumped. Some of them has been burnt. Not his property, not his radio. My dad loved radio a lot. There's a lot of radio in our house. None of them is on until today. But when Bible said the wise leaves an inheritance for his children's children, he's talking about land. And land is a necessity. As everybody here love food, that is how everybody need land. It's very, very important. The same way you need food, that's the same way you need land. Everybody here is coming from a home now, Abi. If you are going home from here, you are putting your head somewhere in a house, at least shelter. That shelter is not standing on the sky; it's standing on land. Every one of us, even if you enter vehicle, that vehicle is not aeroplane. Even if you enter flight will still land, Abi, and stand on the ground. If anything happened today now, like COVID-19 took us unaware, God forbid that something will happen, and I will say, run and go and stand in your own land before you reach your village. No. One of the reasons Israelites is that God used to give them instruction: pursue, overtake, destroy, and recover all. Pursue, do this, do that, recover all. He's talking about land. He told them, go, leave that place to a land I will show you. He's talking to Abraham. He said, leave your father's house. Come, I have a place for you. Your blessing is tied to where you are. Your blessing is tied to where you are. Land is very important that nobody here can escape it. Or they can mmiri enwere iro. That is also the same way. If you don't want to buy today, just know that you will live and pay rent in somebody's house tomorrow. It has a way of coming around us. It has a way of coming around us. Either you buy today or you live to testify tomorrow. Welcome to today's Realtors training. Next slide. Today we'll be dealing on objections. Objections. Somebody was telling me something, and I feel it too. Some na ike ile na adịrọ na ndị mmadụ n'ihe ha na-akọkarị. Ha ji si na nke a mere nke ọzọ emere nke ọzọ emere. So I have to now sit down and structure 30 objections and how to handle them. 30 what? Objections. Because what will make you to give up? Let me even say this. A lot of you will give up. Oh. Pray it will not be you. Because even the Bible said that, woe unto him that give up in the days of adversity. Said your strength is what? Small. So pray that your strength will not be small. What if I gave up 4 years ago? That is the question I used to ask myself. What if that time I was telling myself, nah, guy, you're too small. Guy, you want to sell land. You have not sold something worth 20,000. You want to sell land. Nah, you need such thing. What will not be happening now? I would have been somewhere hawking GNLD or something by now. Next slide. So 30 client objections in Enugu and professional response that can close that deal for you. Do you get the topic? 30 client objections in real estate, especially in Enugu, and professional ways on how to handle them. Next slide. We have categories. This is category 1. We have people that have trust, safety as their objections. And we hear questions like, how do I know this is not scam? As na mechanic ekwerozi ka amarụ ndị bụ ndị ara. Whether you like it or yes, a na-eme scam na real estate. Am I communicating? A na-eme scam na real estate. The question is now, how are you going to convince them that you are not part of the scam zone? How are you going to do that? You have to do that by doing what? This is what they mean by this question. This is fear of losing money. Onwere onye na-ebe ga lose 1,000 now God happy. Nobody here will do that. To lose money and be happy is not possible. That's a very important question. Every buyer. And when somebody asks this question, just know that the person is interested. The person needs to buy. The person wants to buy. The person wants to be clarified on you not being a scam. What are you going to do? Next slide. It's like people are taking pictures. Are you done with this? Okay, go back. Okay, Jennifer, you scattered this slide. Though. This is even what I'm looking for. Okay, this is a very important question, and they ask very right. This is how you have to answer them. How are you going to answer them? That is a very important question, and you are right to ask. Acknowledge that they are very right to ask the question. And your body language tells a whole lot more than what your word is saying at that moment. If you are acting as if you are thrown off balance by that question, just know that you are a scammer. Am I communicating? Just know you are a scammer. And don't say that, because I've received many answers here before. They'll be like, in a company that now, I am a scam. That is not the thing. Tell them they are right. They are right by asking. What we do is to ensure everything is transparent. This is you, your words now. That is what I'm reading. What you are supposed to answer them. You can change the words, but don't change the meaning of those things. You can put it in your own words, but don't go outside the meaning. You have right, and what you do while you are here is to make sure that every process is transparent enough, because scammers are never transparent. Am I communicating? Scammers are never transparent. You ask of documents, they will not show you. You ask of this, they will not show you. Ask of that, they will not show you. After that, it's transparent from ownership to documentation. I can walk you through the verification process step by step, so you are fully comfortable. Are you talking about payment now? You are now telling them a scammer will be interested on when you want to pay, how you want to pay, if you are paying now or paying tomorrow. But you, as a sales leader, a salesperson, you have to be interested in how they are going to benefit from what they want to buy. Forget about the payment. Once they are convinced, payment will happen. You will not hear me say, when do you want to pay? In any time I'm prospecting anybody, I will not even use pay. Don't worry, as we are going, you see different ways of doing that. Reason why this works is you validate their fear and shift to the process, not persuading them. Validating their fear is telling them that you are right by asking. You are not wrong by asking. And don't talk as if they are wrong by asking. You can tell them they are right by asking. When you now want to explain, the break is there down or the zeka had the wrong by asking. You get? You have to tell them that they are very right. That even you can tell them a story. It has happened to someone you know before. That is how one of my clients. Those stories are called fictional stories. As a marketer, you need to know you have to master storytelling. Storytelling should be part of you doing your business. It might not happen to you, but it has happened before. People has been scammed before. Am I communicating? Next slide. Objection 2. Still on trust and safety. I don't trust real estate agents. Don't be angry whenever you are called an agent. You have rights to be angry because from this part of the world, I ask for you go our agent system where. But a realtor is an agent. Am I communicating? But for this training, I'll be using realtors. Oh, but whenever you see agent and I call it realtor, don't be confused. They are the same thing. Okay, I don't trust real estate agents. Response, I understand. This is your response now. I understand a lot. I understand a lot of people have had bad experiences. That is why I focus on guiding you through the process, not just selling. You will see everything yourself before making any decision. Your art as a sales leader is not to sell to anybody. Am I communicating? If you are here to sell, is not why you are here. You are here to act as a guide. Your clients need to trust you more than the company, sir. Your clients need to trust you more than they trust the company. You are a bridge between the buyer and the seller. Who is the seller? Who is the seller? Please attend to this. She's coming here. The company is the seller. Do you know me? Even my position in the company. Whenever I have cause to prospect anyone, I drop my position. I stay neutral. I guide them step by step. That is how they can trust you. Don't defend them and don't defend the company. You understand? Just make sure that you are simplifying everything to them and you are guiding them hand in hand. So you can be a bridge when you are there to cover lapses, either from the company or from the buyer. Am I communicating? So you telling them that you will make the process seamless and transparent. You make them to trust you. And what it does, it builds trust through control. It builds what? Trust through control. And again, they can say something like, is this land genuine? This one is not a yes or no answer, because people will be like, yes, now it's genuine. Have you done that before? Have you done that before? Because I have. When I was starting, I've done it. I'll just be like, yes, it's genuine. A scammer will not tell you no, it's not genuine. So what is the difference between you and a scammer? And when you go, anytime you are, have you been scammed before? Have you been scammed before? If you have been scammed before, they used a simple tool. They will not give you rest until you pay. They will not do what? Give you rest until you pay. They will not give you room to analyze. That is how scammers do. And you here can be our realtors. Anytime you are not giving your clients room to analyze, you are acting as a scammer. Even when the intention is not to scam. Am I communicating? Even when the intention is not to scam, but whenever you have not given them room to go for inspection, or whenever you charge them for inspection, you are now acting as if you are a scammer. At his group, we value transparency enough that we have to make our inspection free of charge. And from day one, we encourage you to come for inspection. After inspection, do you have any question? You ask all your questions. I'll get back to you. Okay. The highest you can do in I'll get back to you is not okay. It's not okay, sir. Thank you. You now leave them to go. No. You have to find out again with a question. When do you think I should get back to you? Am I communicating? Okay. That is how you do that. Is this land genuine? Your response, yes, it is. And I won't expect you to take my word. Do you see it? Yes, it's genuine. But I don't want you to take my word. It's genuine. See it here. It's genuine, but please don't take my word. This is now you acting as a bridge. I've said before. I will show you the documents and how to verify them. Am I communicating? In this case of verification, if they have cause to go to Ministry of Land, please go with them. Please go with them. Because only Obunabu is agent now. Everybody are now land agents, even in the Narona Ministry of Land. I've had cases of my clients, I'll give them whatever to go for search. That place, the person conducting the search will start marketing another property. Be like, leave this one, that one, I know to trust them. You will not do the search again. You will now market another property to the person. And the person not going out on a Ministry of Land. You now assume that, okay, for this person to be in ministry, the person is genuine. You get? So whenever you want to send them to ministry, it's either you come to the office here, we have somebody working for us there. We give you the number, we give them the number of the person. Go to Ministry of Land, call this person to assist you. You know nothing will go wrong. But if you tell them go on your own, I'm sure the person will not return back to you again. And whenever they do not return back, it's not that the property is not genuine, but something has happened along the way. So go with them. And if you answer them like this, many a times they will not want marketing. You are not even afraid for verification. You are not afraid for transparency. But if you just said, yes, it is genuine, they will accept you, but the fear is still there. Your work as a salesperson is to reduce the doubt, the fear, and increase the trust. That is your work. Okay. Go back. They verify them yourself. What this one does is it builds confidence, transparency, and decision. They should know that they have the final decision in everything you are doing. Then it also builds control. The next slide. The fourth one, Ah, I think I'm explaining too much. I want to be running. Because this thing is tight and will not go today. Abi, I have heard of people lose money after buying. This is a question from first time buyers. First time buyers, they will ask you the questions you have not heard before. But just know that many things are happening. A first time buyer has 90% of fear. It's only 10% of willingness. 90% fear, 90%, 90/10. This is fear. This is trust. They have 90% fear and only 10% trust. What you do, you start working on this fear. Forget this one. Don't tell them 10,000 ways why you should be trusted. No. This is now when you have to start asking questions. You ask a lot of questions. I've said that here before many times. Your duty is to ask questions, not to market. Am I communicating? Even when you go for marketing, you ask a lot of questions. As a first time buyer, one of your questions should be, when this question comes, response. That happens when due diligence is key. That's exactly why we follow a proper process to ensure your investment is safe. If only you people know the process we take before we can say that this place is fit for marketing. Do you know that the company is more at risk than even the client? Do you know? We are not in a haste to put location in our flyers. So there is a location will be like, nah, remove this one. Especially my boss will just come and say, remove this one, remove this one, remove this one. Whenever we sense anything. And before we can say that this place is fit for marketing and is our own, we must have done 100% of due diligence. Because Oburo ego be involved. The client is coming to buy maybe a plot of 35 million. Abi, what about the company that has 300 plots of 35 million and paid for it? You will now lose in billions of naira if you fail to do due diligence. So anytime you are marketing any of our property, just know that this company has vetted their reputation, and we know that this place is fit for marketing and you should market it without fear. You get? So that is how you answer that. What you are doing is you are turning fear into reason to trust you. This is part of the fear. Let's say that one can be 20% in this 90, 20%, or for 70. Then this 20 has become trust now. You have 30 here. It requires the next one. Am I communicating? So these objections is you reducing fear to trust. You reduce it until you see 10 and 90. That is when they can buy from you. And not just buy from you, they will make you as their plug. My duty is not to sell to one person. My duty is to make sure that anybody I sell to comes to buy again. A time you reach in this industry, you don't need to carry flyers and be going around again. What you do is you monitor your returning clients. Like the people that went for inspection yesterday. That man you took on inspection has bought like 3 times from me. Because I don't just leave them after buying or after eating my commission. Which some of you here will want to do or be tempted to do. Anytime you do it, just know that you will not last in this industry. And I can tell you, I know it as I know my name. You will not last. You can just do it for a while and maybe you go and sell crayfish or sell another thing. Do you understand? So whenever you don't see any of your clients or build a relationship around any of your clients, like the deal you just closed recently, let's put our hands together for him. You just closed the deal. Do you know that is when your work starts as a realtor, not the end part of the work. That is just the beginning. You get? You should be aware whether he has come to collect his receipt or not. You should also be on ground when he's coming to collect his receipt. Giving him that receipt. Find somewhere that is good. Snap a picture with him. You understand? Is part of a picture with him. You should be there to make sure that he has collected his documents and update him whenever the land appreciates. Like those that bought Apo Gazinike 700,000. If you are here and you bought 700, congratulations, because that place has appreciated again. So whenever we do price review, type a congratulatory message to them, telling them, congratulations, you did not spend your money in vain. Like when we are starting, then when they go to that and I want 50,000. Now the place is 2.5 million. So anytime, even till today, I still do it. We review upwards. What we do is, what I do, I send a message to all of them that bought in that particular place. Congratulations, you bought so price and you are now selling so price. What it means is that your investment has appreciated by what percentage? You get? With that, they'll be like, okay, I would like to do again. Also tell me whenever you have, and you'll be like, okay, something is happening now. We have this, we have that. Like me, even if I'm in the MSL score, I talk to them as my senior brothers. Like, we have gone beyond in the client. I was in a relationship. There's nothing I will do that they will not know. Like, in terms of festival or whatever. Even when I was promoted as the GM, I still tell all of them. Now look at Sukwarum Kenechukwu. This thing is now positioning yourself as capacity. This is not where you used to be. You have upgraded. This is now where you are. You can still do it. Whenever you, don't worry, we'll get there. Let me verify first as an objection. Don't leave them. Don't just say, okay, get back to me when you are done. No. I've said that before, and it's still here. Your response, that is the right thing to do. I can guide you. You understand? This is the right thing to do. As long as it's important that it's the right thing to do. You can also verify from the wrong source, and you receive the wrong information. I can guide you on what exactly to check, so you don't miss anything. That is now where you start telling them about the plot size, the documents involved, explaining those documentation one after the other for them to understand. The next slide. Category 2 now. Price as objection. Those that has price as objection. This is too expensive. What they mean is they don't see value yet. Know the value of the place. So what you do is you communicate the value of the place. That is why the land is expensive. For example, here we have 35 million naira estate, which is Zenith Estate. If you go to Zenith Estate and stand there, even if you say pay 45, you pay 50 currently. The places has been fenced right round. We have about 3 neighboring estates, one on the TT, 3 neighboring estates. You are sure you are not going to live among the poor. You are also sure that you are buying a land with government backings, which is C of O. You are sure even if anything is happening and Peter Mba decides to come and take it, Peter Mba will reward you handsomely. Have you seen why the price is like that? This is now the value of the land. That is what you communicate. Whenever something like that happens, you can say something like, I understand. Compared to what? Exactly. You can compare it to any other locations that is cheap. You now point out location. This one is inside New Enugu. The New Enugu is not the bush part of New Enugu. The New Enugu we are talking about is the heart of New Enugu. That is where it is. That is the location. The title, it has deed of assignment, survey plan, allocation paper, and the C of O. That is what it has. That is the title. or infrastructure that is happening around that area. This is what we communicate. Let's look at what you are getting so you can decide properly. Then you now explain all these things to them. Don't just say, konye baroge, all the very cheap. Oh, another side. That side, another side, this is what you will be tempted to say as a marketer. Do you know what you are doing by this thing you just did now? You are defending. I remember what I said, don't defend. Don't defend. You will be closer to your prospects by explaining to them. You don't defend, you explain. Don't say, it's a lie, or God cheap. You might not another side. You are now defending the price. And with that, it will now turn into arguments. From arguments, you lose the deal. But calm down. Your ability to work as a professional in this industry is the ability to speak calmly, the ability to calm down. Don't interrupt them. Allow them to air their mind. That is where that is the marketing. If I came to market you and you do not say anything, I will not assume that you are okay. In fact, you will talk more than me if I come to prospect you. Because what I'll be asking you is just questions. Immediately, I'll start question. It will be like a questionnaire section. Because I have to market you based on your fear. If this person's fear is price, in a security, in a koro wogi. My fear on scam. In a deed of assignment, CFO, in a koro wogi. Because the person will never understand you. So if they see, you judge the person based on what the person said to you. So that is an effective way of being marketing. You turn it into a question and answer section. And make sure you don't ask questions that has yes or no answer. You understand? Make sure you don't ask questions that have yes or no answer. Is any AC on? Okay, so we proceed. Let me read from the laptop. Okay, the sixth one, I believe, the seventh one is I saw it cheaper somewhere. Never allow anybody anywhere to make you assume you are selling costly. What you are selling is what you know. Don't talk about what they saw anywhere. You just tell them that is good. The key difference is usually documentation and future value. Cheap land can be risky or slow in appreciation. Do you understand what I said now? Cheap lands can be risky. In fact, there shouldn't be any cheap land anywhere. There should be affordable land, not cheap land. Because 700,000 naira land might be cheap for you today. But do you know, it will pain you to lose 700,000 naira land than losing 35 million naira land. Because 700,000 naira land, usually in a buy and in a land banking area, that means it's a long-term project. So if you are putting 700,000 naira there today, you are sure you are at least you are leaving it for like 2 years for it to want to develop. Then let's say at the point of you trying to develop, issues will arise. And we can ban a leather place, 70 million naira, for example. Issue may arise. Do you know? Actually, refund again if you buy wrongly. They will refund you the 700,000 naira you paid. By communicating. That is what they will refund you. If you are the one that bought wrong, they will refund you the 700k. But the initial cost of that place is now 70 million. Who lost? Can you lose the The buyer, right? So that is why you need to be conscious of that 700,000 naira land more than that of 35 million. Because scams used to happen from land banking. Nobody will scam you from any land in Independence Layout. Because the owner of all the land in Nigeria, the owner of the land, they are thief. If you even want to go close to the land, like you have not started doing anything, no, you just pass through the land, they will rush. What are you doing in my land? The Bidogodi case was go. Then you bought, you relaxed. If you go now, we come 30 plots, you go relax. When you now want to go there, if you now to go do never mean, you get. If you now to go another place, that is why one, buy from a reliable real estate company like his group. Secondly, buy from a trusted realtor like Chidera Michael. Number one commandment before buying land. One, buy from a reliable real estate company like Hughes Group. The second one, make sure you are buying from a professional like Chidera Michael, who will be able to guide you not just at the point of payment, but after payment. You get? You can also tell them to buy from Chidera Michael. You are not wrong. Don't stone you. Can you reduce the price? Small. Can you reduce the price? Small. Your response: pricing is structured based on location and value. But what I can do is help you get the best option within your budget. Am I communicating? So this is another way. Another way again is encourage them to come to the office that the management might see need to remove small thing for them. Am I communicating? So, but if the question is coming from the aspect of may go haji for the land, they will like that. This is now where you talk about their budget. When they tell you their budget, you recommend another things closer to their budget. The next one, 9. I don't have enough money. Response: that is okay. We have flexible payment plans. Would you prefer something spread over time? Would you prefer me to spread it over time? Here we have payment plan of 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, and 1 year, depending on the amount of the volume of money involved. Offer solution, not pressure. Offer what? Solution, not pressure. In fact, I've done something crazy. My staffs then, everybody was surprised because I did it in front of them. It was on call. A woman called me to send the company's account number, not say call. At the point, I say, "No, go on at Europe now, but go school fees so much." And I know none of holiday. School should be resuming by next week. I was like, no. If you want to use the children's school fees to buy this land, I advise you should hold on. Don't do it. Why did I do that? If that woman buy that land without school fees, I will turn the woman's enemy. I know women and how they, women are this emotional. By the time I throw my hand over 2 times, yeah, ever like a problem already. I told the woman, no, don't buy with your children's school fees. Because I know the pain of a mother, any of the parents, in on a yard with Romazi, Abunega school. This is part of your basic responsibility as a parent, at least, to send your children to school. I think you open the windows and not on the gen again. Open the windows and leave the gen. Let's stream with system today. You get? So don't rush to tell them to pay. Sometimes you also act as a professional. That woman is still buying from me till today. She later bought, so, but not immediately. She bought after selling the children's school fees. She now called me that she still needs to buy, and she still gets it at the same price. So that is it. Also, know how to be a human being first than to be a salesperson. I'm not saying you should not do your business. This is just my strategy. Everybody has different strategies because I know many people that found out what I did that particular period. But me, I value relationship more than money. That's just me. So ihe m mana nri today tomorrow mụ na ga-eji maka ya sewe okwu because definitely she must disturb me. Ọ sịrọ m na ọ chọrọ ile a na anwa nkịta na nke echi. Ọ sị m nna, is it possible for company to refund me? Let me use it and send these children to school. And me, abụrụ m onye nwe obi. If I know you have children nọ na yard, I can even use my personal money nye gị sị gị gawa gaa setụrụ ụmụazị gị. So you're not disturb me. The 10th question is, let me wait. Let me wait. Price may drop. The day I hear this thing, if you don't think that day, let me wait. Price may drop. In real estate, price usually increase with development. Waiting often means paying more. The best time to buy land was 4 years ago. Another best time to buy land was today. Because tomorrow, definitely, you will say, why didn't you buy yesterday? Reason, that same land you saw yesterday, you want to think about it. Somebody saw yesterday and paid today. You are still thinking about it. Let me wait, price may drop. What this means is use future perspective and give stories of what has happened over time. The next one. Category 3. We have timing as objection. Timing as what? Objection. Response to I'm not ready now. Response to I'm not ready now. When I'm ready, I will get back to you. How many of you have heard that before? I don't want to buy now. I will let you know when I want to buy. How many of you have heard that before? You have heard it before, ba? Then your response should be, that is fine. It is timing, finances, or is it timing or finances, or you are still exploring? That will help me guide you better. You find out, is it that the time is not okay, or is it that you don't have enough finance now, or is it that you are still making more research about it? Then they might say it's money. Every time they used to say money. You have two things you are offering them. How many of you know you have two things you are offering? They can either be your client or they be your affiliate. They can either be what? Your client or be your affiliate. The power of affiliate in Hills Group, whatever, can pay your bills. So we can. If you know how to build an affiliate based, something happened. I was teaching my staffs in Owerri one day and I received a lot. That was 350,000. It happened because I didn't even know that my affiliate in only the place they do. I received that amount with the reference. I see affiliate commission, affiliate 3% commission. I have to show them this is the power of what affiliates can do. Let's quickly work that out. For those that have done network marketing before, you'll be familiar with this one. But this one is not bring 2 people that will kill 2 people that will save 2 people. This one is not bring 2 people that will kill 2 people that will save 2 people. So this is you, Chidebere. This is Chidebere, Abi. Then Chidebere might be the person that invited you here today. I don't know. But let's assume Chidebere was the one. This is now you, Desmond. Abi? And this is, what's your name? Ebenezer. Benjamin. This is my friend, Benjamin. This is B. This is D. This is C. Chidebere told Benjamin about this training. And Benjamin came just to witness this training, not to pay money. Did anybody pay to be here? Okay. If you pay, tell me so that I will arrest the person. This is Benjamin. Now Benjamin came and Desmond also came. Just come and see what I saw. And when they came, Chidebere on his own gave testimony on how he closed the deal, and he was paid 10%. Let's use 5 million naira as a yardstick. A deal, 10% of 5 million is how much? Chidebere was paid 500k. Then Chidebere told this one, do you know that just last week I attended this training? I closed the deal with this company, they paid me 500k. And this guy said, you don't mean it. Desmond, that's love money like this. Say, okay, I have to do my own. Oh, Desmond, he went and find somebody that bought a property. In this case, let's use 7 million, for example. Desmond will be paid 10%. The same thing Chidebere got. Abi? And Chidebere here will pay 3%. 3% of 7 million. Somebody press calculator for me. 1% of 7 million is 70,000. Times 3 is 210,000. Abi? 210k. That is what Chidebere will get. Extra for simply telling Desmond to come and see, come and learn. It's not even come and see, come and learn. I asked a question, did you pay to be here? Everybody said no. But you can pay this person. Then you now that is here, Chidebere will still come again and tell you what happened. It's like you closed the deal. Did you say, how did you know I closed the deal? So this company, they paid me another one. Oh, they paid me 3% of your deal, which is 3% of 7,210,000. That is what Chidebere got for not knowing the person that bought. Ogarokwa inspection. Osoro Nandi got inspection. Osoro the Nandi tinyere ọnụ. Chidebere might be in Asaba or be anywhere doing his or her thing. But ọ ga-enwetenete ego a whether ma ọ chọrọ ya ma ọ chọrọ ya. If not say money idoro the ego, we still put it in his account. So ya jizere aga make donation. You get? So then you say you don't mean it. So you actually got money. So that means if I bring somebody that did not even buy, they'll still pay me. And you went and tell this brother, welcome. You tell this brother to come and see what has happened. And this guy came. What's your name, sir? And Frank came. This is Frank. Frank came and bought a buyer within 1 week. Maybe 10 million naira. Frank will be paid 1 million naira. That's 10% of 10M. 1M. That's what Frank will be paid. And you now will now test what Chidebere tested. Am I communicating? You get 3% of 10 million. 1% of 10 million is 100,000. That is 300,000 is what you are going to get. You paid 300k. You paid 300k. And Chidebere, by that time, self, I'm not reading you take it get serious. Chidebere will still be paid 2%. We paid what? 2%. That is 200k. At this point, Chidebere don't even know the buyer. Because we have 2 generations before the buyer. Chidebere don't know the buyer. Chidebere don't know anything about it. But Chidebere will get 2%. You get 3%. You get 10%. Same thing will also happen here too. The same thing that happened here can also happen here. Then it will stop here. It ends at 2nd generation. Then you have choice to build another 3. Who was the person? Chidebere has choice to do it here, do it here, do it all over his body. So I used to tell my staffs, you are supposed to have minimum of 7 affiliates through you. Under you, I mean. Have your own WhatsApp group where you train your affiliates. Because this is your money you are building. Am I communicating? Okay. Like me now, this Friday, no demon will stop me from receiving commission today. Don't bill me o. Am I communicating? Don't bill me because the commission that is coming is from my affiliate and it's big. So two of my affiliates close the deal. The money is big. I will not give you. I can only share with you so that you go and bring your own affiliates. So because my affiliates, all of them are rugged. They are very rugged. I cannot be hot and they will be cold. It's not possible. Iron sharpeneth iron. What if you are a wood? Will you sharpen an iron? So you have to be an iron for you to sharpen an iron. So what shows you are hot is the ability to have hot affiliates in and what. Most of them are here. They should be proud of themselves. Let me know points. Okay, so that is it about that. Is the slide back? Okay, they're not ready now. You turn them to be one of your affiliates. If the excuse is finance, asking a hey where they go, show them how they can raise money and buy their own property. We have people that bought property. They are clients. They are also affiliates. Most of them are still here. They have bought. So this is actually my strategy. If you are coming to be my client, I'm telling you as an affiliate, sharp. Because I know everybody needs money. Everybody needs what? Money. Even Dangote is still looking for money. Every Cubana has entered into real estate. He has been doing real estate. Even he made his first 1 million naira from marketing real estate as an agent. If you have listened to his story, his first 1 million de Kotaron came through a real estate agent he did in Abuja. That is what gave birth to the millions you are seeing today. So you have the same opportunity at your door now to make good use of. So whenever you market somebody, when you are seeing Ojire Ego, sell your affiliate whatever to them. And here we don't just make you affiliate, we guide you. And that is why we called everybody now, because we just dedicated one of our office to be the Realtors office, affiliate office. So you, as our affiliate, can now come and feel at home in our office. Carry your client and come here. You now own this whole office. We have a place for you here. You can come with your client. Let's go to my office. It's your office, not anybody's office. You come, tell the secretary, I am your affiliate. I'm going in with my client. You enter the office and sit with your client and discuss as long as you want. If you want to come and do video, you come and do video, sit and do video. Do video, the media is always here. So do your video, shoot your video, edit for you and give it to you. So, here is it now, Bo. Are you willing enough? If you give 3 days in a week to real estate, in addition to whatever you are doing, you will not know yourself before the year runs out. I've tried it. It worked. It worked very well. Stand up. Sorry, I'm pointing you. She has not been with us for like 1 month. This person has not been. When she came, I know she doubted herself. I don't need to be told because I know what happens when you are hearing millions. It will not look as if the Sean and game here. One of our clients just paid today again, not the first one. So with the level of the teachings we do here, you are sure that you must succeed if you are taking them serious. I might not finish the whole question because of time, because I don't like keeping realtors for long. I'll get to, this is 12, I'll get to 20 and stop. Then you cannot meet the media for the slide, for the other ones. Okay. Thank you. Okay, I'll get back to you as an objection. I think I've passed here. I talked about I'll get back to you. But I'm not ready now. Okay. Move on. Let me think about it. No problem. What exactly would you like to think through? Let me think about it. Should not be okay, sir. It should not be no, sir. Don't think. It should not be whatever. You have to also be there to make sure they think right. Beyond thinking, they are going home to consult other people. They are going home to opening go wine. Like men, caring men don't like doing investments without their wife. Not just caring, it's always safe if you marry a good wife to carry your wife along while making investments. Not the one that will plan to kill you. You must you must slide. I need more time. I need more time. Your response should be, that's understandable. How much time would you need so I can follow up appropriately? That they need more time should not mean you have to give them eternity. The time has to also be time bound. If they say, okay, just give me this month, note it down. That you have somebody to get back to this month. And it should not also be the reason to allow them. That's now when you have to bomb them intentionally without them knowing. Monday, you can just wake up, write a new month message, a new week message. As I'm going out this week, trader will not jam you. As you're about to step out from your house, only blessing will follow you. So things like that. When they still see your message anytime, you are simply positioning your discussion, bringing it fresh to their mind. They will know now, oh, we have our next month, and they will work accordingly. But when you have lost them. At that point of thinking, any other person that shows face will carry them, will close them. You get? So, I know many times people will open door, will stir up the zeal to own a property in them, and they will leave the zeal like that. Another person, another marketer will come and quench the zeal and carry the zeal. You have a point, you have to increase fear. As a sales leader, I cannot speak to you and you not want to buy land. The only thing that will stop you from buying is if you don't have money. Because I will raise fear in you. Fear of missing out. That is the only fear you are permitted to raise. Fear of what? We call it FOMO. Fear of missing out. That is the only fear you are permitted to raise as a realtor in your prospects. Fear of not doing this thing while others are doing it. Like most of us, our dad has the same equal opportunity with other people's dad. Other people's dad used it well. Our own dad, let me not say he did not, because that's it. You know what I'm at. But even my dad is alive today, that I'm into real estate. First question will be, sir, is it that you never really before? Keka Nkonya Jimora and an independence layout. Men nanu na layout 30 naira one plot, 55 naira one plot. What stopped us from having our own? Omi pezi on the team no jiro ego. Kam joya, those things all go to again. Keye meri no jiro ego wa go tana. So for you to avoid such question now that you are young, that is why I am using that aggressiveness. There's no place we have location today that I can give that I don't have a plot today. Because I don't want my children to look my face tomorrow and say, you sold in a real estate company, you sold land. I've seen your pictures online. I've seen your videos on Facebook. You are shouting, come and buy land now before it will be too late. And you did not buy. Here is your own. This is a because it's only neighbors that will come and separate fights. Because now we are now living in social media era. You cannot lie again. What you post online will still remain there. Your great generation will still come and meet it. You will not lie about it. So you have to do it now because there is no time for you to do it tomorrow. So realtors, Biko, by all means, buy land. By all means, buy land. And it only with confidence on the Nyegi, when you know that where you are marketing, you also have a plot there. No need of using another person as testimony. You use yourself as testimony. That is it. I tell my managers, you must buy 5 locations, 5 plots from a particular location I mentioned for them. This year, in a meeting, stand up, fill a subscription form, start paying for it. 5 plots, you must. And they are on it now. Yes. When they now finish, it will not be like still the same thing with you. We offer installment as long as you are affiliate with us. Our payment
is very friendly. It's very, very friendly that you pay while you are sleeping. I communicate. Thank you so much. Okay, I need more time. The next one. This place is too far. That person never begin. There's no place too far in land business. I won't ever be too far. Have you been? How many of you have been to comfort layout? You have been to comfort layout. How many of you again have been to comfort layout? Have you been to comfort layout? I want to see hands up. Okay. Do you notice anything happening there? Development is moving from inside to outside. There is no place too far. How many of you are familiar with Ngopala? Very soon now, there will be the highest place on the land and cost in Owerri, aside from Owerri town. Because you cannot get a plot for 15 million naira there. That is about 11 and 100,000. They'll be begging you. Okay, pay now. So this person is dying in the hospital. Now, with 15 million, you will not, even the one we have there, they are not selling 10 million. The one we have there is not sold 10 million. That is what happened. And Ngopala is very far from Owerri. Very, very far. It has boundary with Eche. Eche is in River State. Eche is in Ngopala. Opala in Ngopala. Equal like 5 poles. You went to Eche in River State. So the very far. It even is the last bus stop. And it comes to you. So land development does not consider distance. Eburu Holy Ghost Enuguna, Ugana Owo. Everybody will still wake up and go to buy something every day. And nobody will complain about distance. Nobody will remember this distance. Let's say now Ebo Ledika, what again? This look at now. You locate here to our workers inside that place. Whether you like it or not, as long as you need new building material, you go there and nobody will remember. But if you have been to Lagos, you see that for you to buy anything, you can even do like 3 transports to go and buy what you want to buy and come back. That is what we mean by development. No place. And when is it push in Lagos now? Bush abubo yana goes now we need water. And then in Lagos abubo, they are now buying water. You go room need you fill it and start building. That is what they do there now. So it's not about distance. That is a common concern. Most developing areas start that way. That is why early buyers benefit the most. I would prefer to buy land at comfort layout than to buy a plot 50 million naira. Yeah, this thing I'm saying, I said it first, 2023, and nobody taught me. I was just on my own. I reasoned land banking. I reasoned the other one. If I'm not buying where I will build, let's say you present an opportunity for me to buy a plot of 35 million, and I know I'm not going to start building immediately. I'll just buy it and leave it. And you present an opportunity for me to buy a land of 400,000, 500,000. Do you know what I will do? I will go with your logic. If I use 35 million naira to buy 100 plots here, which should be 40 million, to buy 100 plots here, which should be 40 million. In that your own, I have seen the future of the land. I've seen what? The future of the land. There is no development again that will happen in the Independence Layout Phase 1. The plot here is 90-100 million today. And what of development you can get here today? And after you go there now, highest. Next year, you might just be selling it 110, 120. It's still a good business. But carry that 100,000 enter bush first. That is not when you understand ego the name of it. Yes. Ego the inside door, name of ego. That place we sold 150. My uncle bought 100 plots there at the rate of 200,000. That 100 plots only. If he decides to sell it, he's not. We are selling 2.5 million now. Imagine he sold for 1 million. For example, just for example, only 1 million, go to 200. Only 1 million, no go here, 20 million naira. 20 million is just 20 plots from the 100. So he used 20 million to get 100 million in the space of 3 years. Very good or bad business. So, except you want to go and build, you want to build a tenant house, a plaza, a this, a that. But if you don't have business with building, because refrain this opportunity. You have to refrain this opportunity. You affirm this opportunity to them. They should know what is hidden in the place they buy. What determines the price of land is not the location. Location only does 10% needs. It is the infrastructure that is happening around it. Now, the 90 million independence layout is not because of the ever the close to government house. All my infrastructure was the one a big man on the new idea. You will, as society has a way of making you to feel you are not among. If you are not living in the rich man zone.
Thank you, Rand. Okay, the next one. Go back. Okay. Front. There is no development as an objection. Response. That is exactly why the price is still affordable now. Development is what determines the price increase. You cannot compare the development happening here to the one happening here. 9.5 and 4.2 is not the same thing in development. And 700,000 and 1 million is not the same thing. So what determines, I've said it before, the price of land is not the location, it's the level of development around that area. Another question, I don't know this area. Response, that is understandable. Let me show you the development direction and nearby landmarks so you can see the full picture. The next one, category 5, documentation. Category 5 is what? Documentation. First question in that, does it have C of O? Does it have what? C of O. Response, great question. Let me explain the title it has and what it means for your security. I want to ask a question now. Let me know those that are following. Let me know what? Those that are following. I said something about our property that has C of O. If you know the name of the estate, raise up your hand and answer me. No, aside from the staff, the newcomer. That is nice. 2,000 naira for you. Okay. More questions will still come and all that. Zenith Estate has C of O. Does it mean that those that doesn't have C of O is not legit? Is it what it means? Is it what it means? Okay, what does it mean? It means, okay, it means that government has signed those areas. Does it mean that government cannot sign other areas? No. What it means is this: the current title document it has, and without these ones you cannot proceed to get C of O. Even let me say this, Realtors, don't buy or sell a land that only has C of O. A zero C of O, Ilana. Am I communicating? A zero only C of O, Ilana. C of O is not an independent document. I don't know if you understand. Before a C of O will be issued to you, I got to give your deed of assignment. Is your deed of assignment will now make them to know that this company has assigned this property to you. When you are talking about a legal document, you are talking about deed of assignment or any deed at all. Some part of real estate there are about 50 something deeds, and generally more than 100 types of real estate documents. About 50 something deeds. A deed of conveyance, a deed of transfer, a deed of gift, a deed of whatever. A deed is like a covenant that is binding a transaction together. Whether you are transacting your car, your whatever, it has to have a deed of agreement between this. Have you seen deed of agreement before? A deed is like a covenant that I will not go back on my word tomorrow. That is a deed. That is what a deed means. Nothing will make me to go back on my word tomorrow. It's not tomorrow I will say I don't want to sell again. That is a deed. So deed of assignment means I have covenanted with the assigner to assign 2 plots of land to the assignee, and I will not go back on it. When Ministry of Land seek to see title which you go down and you bring your deed of assignment, they will now know. They check the people that signed it, check the survey plan. If the person that signed it is the owner of the land, for example, a man say I don't know my I got na bayasa no. If the land is belonging to me and my brother went and sell the land on my behalf without my authority, without a power of attorney to act on my behalf, Ogada Fire as the owner of the land, sign as the owner of the land, they will not give you C of O with it, because your C of O must be in alignment with your survey plan. Are you seeing the process you have passed through before a C of O can be given to you? And don't worry, let's not go there. Okay, fine. Back to the documentation. Your ability to understand where you are marketing and the documents involved makes you a professional. Ebe ani ni enwe roof documents, enwe ebe ni nwe allocation paper, enwe ebe ni nwe power of attorney, enwe ebe ni nwe deed of assignment. So with time, you will understand most of these places. Thank you so much. Can I verify the documents? Response: yes. I will guide you through the proper way to verify so you don't make mistakes. Question is now, you as a realtor, do you know the process to take to verify a property? You should know as a realtor. You should know as a realtor, because it will make you to defend your prospect rights very well. Does it have C of O? Can I verify the land? I said I will stop 20. Let me see the next slide. I need to talk to my husband. I will stop here. I need to talk to my husband, or I need to talk to my wife, as the case may be. That is very important. Would you like me to explain everything to the both of you so you can decide together? God will help you. If you are a female, you are selling to a man, like this my organ now. I'm a female. I'll come to market him. Or say I want to discuss with my wife. Just know that you have lost the deal. No going back about it. Because once he mentioned that there's a lady that came to my office and said, once he heard a lady, she hear a lady come to your office to sell land, the deal of course go, because fear will not set in. When we get secret from Milan and I, they will not trust again. They'll be like, don't worry, I have another place to go and buy land. So what you do as a realtor, once as again, I want to talk to my wife. Tell them, wow, that is nice. I love the fact that you want to carry your wife along. That shows you a good man. Please, can we put up a lunch meeting where you come with your wife? Let me explain this. Or can I call a WhatsApp call in the evening to also explain this thing while your wife is listening to it? Two things is involved if you want him to handle it alone. Ama m kum nwoke si eme. Me, I don't talk much. I'll just tell you, na I might not be able to discuss details of what I discuss with the person. That is how 70% of men, let me not say 90, that is how they communicate. Na one lady husband na na amangwazi yet involved. So everybody now I'm yet involved. The wife will see it. You can't only praise this girl like this. All the back nobody yours off for never this girl. No. It will still not work. So you, as a sales leader now, your ability to organize a lunch meeting. How many of you know that at Roost restaurants, you can only use that place with 5,000 naira per hour? Per hour. They have halls there. I've had many business meetings there. I'll just pay for 2 hours, 10K. Pay for bottled water. Maybe buy one wine. We discuss and go. If I'm chasing a business of millions, I used to have meetings in such place. Please come with your wife. Let us meet together and talk about this thing. It will be better for us. Or even a hangout. I went to Owerri. I adopted a strategy because Owerri bundi memme. You cannot go to Owerri with your pastor vibe. I've not been to club all my life. I started in Owerri. To the point I closed many doors. Even anyway, when the meeting, one of them had birthday at the club. I was in the nightclub that day. I have to change money, rush, and never have no. Abogide nego that night. And I was in never nabego. They have to ask me, guy, can you narrow? I now sell myself immediately. That club bought land from us. They bought about 12 plots. They shared one plot. I had the 12 members. I recovered my money back. So that is what we call strategic marketing. So if you know what works for you, stick to it. That is my first time of going to nightclub. And I do that in Owerri before Matasef. I do go to nightclub. And I make sure I'm not a VIP. You go to VIP where you see people that can buy land. You can go to club and order water, only bottled water. Nobody will beat you. Can even go and not drink anything, nobody will also beat you. You get? So go to places you see buyer. Even in a church, for buyer. In fact, don't go to that church again if you cannot see buyer there. I'm serious. So if you cannot see anybody that can buy what you're offering, that church is not progressing. Change your church. No, as truth that this thing is now, what shows your church is progressing is the ability. At least you know go down, you see no go one. Be there. The water. Like you got Abuja now. What of the strategies guys are using Abuja? They will look for big church in their packaging. With their packaging, they will come position themselves. That is where you get contracts. That is where you get even engineer on a church. With packaging now, even pastor will be tempted to ask you, guy, see, as a matter of fact, and this, you have to learn if you must survive in Abuja proper Lagos. You have to learn packaging. No, Abuja never use packaging at all. If you are following whatever on a moto. This guy ain't owner, man, moto. Every moto clinker. So that is the packaging. Real estate is a packaging business. You have to look your best. You have a Christmas again. You have a maroge somewhere. No, dress your best. Dress as that future you said from the affirmation you want to be. That is how you should be dressing. Okay. Then let me discuss with my family. Response: no problem. What information would you like me to help you with? So it will help the discussion. What information do you want me to provide? Or can you invite me to come and explain to you at home or anywhere? Reason is because make sure that you carry both husband and wife together. As as a man, you are talking to a woman, make sure I couldn't come one on your church. Do you know that men are more insecure than ladies? Do you know? You don't know. What did you need why? Okay, men, I know men are more insecure than ladies. If my wife comes back and some one guy this year, okay, you come number that guy, I put her together. You get? That is how, if I value something, I'll protect it. That is me. If I value you, what shows I don't value you is my ability to overlook you. But what shows I value you is my ability to protect you. I'm now, guys are not smiling. Street, Adrom. Before they will break your home. So you have to do what? Protect it. So you as a realtor, make sure you are not projecting yourself as a home breaker. Even when that is not the intention. When you know this person is married, the man in a position is as a home breaker. When you don't acknowledge the husband, acknowledge the fact, not then even acknowledge the fact no investment when it comes to land banking. I will even appreciate if I can speak to your husband directly. Okay, I speak with your wife on property. The man will now trust the process because you did not pass through the back door. You get? So this is, we are not teaching you how to sell land though. We are teaching you how to close deals professionally. Every family know now, hey, when they are in Ghana. Every family, successful family, when they are in Ghana. Have you ever asked yourself, why is it that this person is able to retain this family for a long time? It's the ability to master all these things we are teaching here. Not just rushing to sell. The ability to know when to come in, when not to come in, when to visit and when not to visit. Thank you. I said I will stop here. It's 30, then you can meet media or later they will post it in the management group. And I want to say this. If you are here, you are not registered. This thing will not work. Oh. You are not a registered affiliate. It will not work. The first step to receiving commission from Hills Group is identifying yourself as a member. And our registration is free. It's still free for now. This thing you learned today, if we say you should pay for it, will you pay? It's a question. Yes. Will you be happy to pay? You'll be happy to pay. And we'll still make it free. And registration free, everything free. We'll still give you an office free. We'll still give you the whole building and access to all our locations. Our inspections is free. You just need to tell us ahead of time that your clients want to go and see so pay. Make sure you are here. Next week Wednesday. The comfort layout. Let's go and see Ibao. No, not Ibao. Apo Gazi Nike. We're going to Apo Gazi Nike next week Wednesday. We should be leaving by 12. So make sure you are here before 12. Then dress good because you shoot a video. People prefer to see you on site than see you in the office. When they see you at site, they will know that Onya is not just telling me that this is what he's doing. So when that Wednesday you come, I'll still give you the landmarks and everything associated with the comfort layout. So going there, you'll be able to shoot your videos and push it out. And don't fear for camera. We have professional medias that will guide you on what to say, how to say it and when to say it. Is that taken? Is it taken? Then I want us to do one thing. Display our social media handle so that they will go comment and share the post. That is the only thing we'll be doing and call it a day. Then we are open for more questions. Then if you need the registration form, you can just raise up your hand. They will supply it. You fill the form. Remember what I said? The form is what qualifies you to be an affiliate and qualifies you to use any of our facilities. Either free inspection, whatever. You must be a member of Hills Group. Okay, let's take questions. Go to Facebook, please YouTube. Go to YouTube, search Hughes Group, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. While you are doing that, let's take questions. Questions. Okay, thank you. Okay, question. Are you hearing the question? Please, can you?
When the client needs to verify about the documents, the originality and all those things,
Yeah.
if it's real,
Yeah.
I want to know, is it before the payment or after the payment?
Verification happens before the payment.
That's going to Ministry of Land.
Yeah, it's part of it. But it's not every client that you have that should visit the Ministry of Land. You get? If you do the 90-10 rule very well, they can even pay without seeing the place. But don't suggest they pay without seeing the place. Except they bring it as an option. Even if they bring it, don't accept it immediately. Tell them, it will be wise for you to see this place. Oh. But if they insist, no, I don't have time, I trust you. Just know that they have trusted you enough to pay with us. I have had many clients that has paid. Their document is still with me till today. Many of them. They will not even bother to take their documents. They will say, don't worry, stay with it. Whenever I want, I will request for it. So, the verification process should be done by you, through him, with him. Understand? Don't send him to Ministry of Land. I think I said it here before. Follow him to Ministry of Land and come. We'll give you contact person that is working for us there for faster service. They will call the person will pick them at the gate. Go to where the verification center is and verify. Okay, next question.
And the question is, in this, there's a comfort layout with the power.
Yeah.
But you
So this is confirm layout.
Oh, confirm. Okay.
This is confirm layout. We have confirm layout and comfort layout. So where we'll be going to on Wednesday is comfort. Then this is confirm.
My question is going to stand somehow. Because I really need the answer. You know, say post crime, because me, I am an engineer. And I
Yeah.
work for many people that.
Exactly.
So when you are talking to them, they really want to know how fast their application
Will be.
get to.
Yeah.
Most of them do not trust real estate because of what is going on.
Exactly.
Some of them will say, maybe you buy this place, and then when that place started developing, if they have not given you allocation, they will drop that place and go and give you allocation in another
That
place.
is true.
Maybe that place I might appreciate more than what you paid for.
Yes.
So that how fast is the allocation supposed to be?
Okay, thank you so much for that question. We have two types of property we are marketing. We have pre-launch and launched property. If you are buying on a pre-launch, you should tell your prospect they will get the allocation after the launching. Like Aquagazi, confirm layout now. Comfort layout is being sold on a pre-launch location. The place will be said to be launched after we have arranged the layout on how it's supposed to be. We clear it and seek for many approvals. Then that is now when we can say we have launched it. Like on Primeville, Oji River, highest you wait is 3 months because we do it badge by badge. We cannot pick one person and go and allocate the person. Tomorrow we'll carry another person to go and allocate the person. So, first of all, you understand where we are marketing. Is this place on a pre-launch price? If yes, tell them it has to wait. The allocation have to delay until the whole process is. The idea is not to allocate. The idea is to allocate the right land.
So to answer wrong.
Okay.
Our allocation is
anyone we have launched,
Yeah.
we know now is instant allocation. Highest
Yes.
1 week, 2 weeks. Prime bill is highest 2 weeks
Okay, now.
after payment.
Okay.
So any
Okay.
location after launching is instant. Highest 2 weeks after payment.
Okay. Okay. Wow, that is very nice. Sorry, that is my boss, the CEO of Hughes Group of Company. For those that doesn't know him, Mr. Hilary Chukwuemeka Ugoke. He just said something that's sweetened my mind now. Said any location after launching, highest 2 weeks, Imotega allocation again. You don't have to wait for 3 months. If you buy this week, highest you wait for a launched location like Primeville now. Even if you go to Primeville, you got to go beacon everywhere. So it's 2 weeks in Montego your land. So we are working on being the most trusted real estate group in Nigeria, and we can only achieve that with quick and instant allocation, which is what my boss has made available. Did I answer your question? Okay. We can clap for that. It's real in the real estate industry. One of the vital challenges of real estate companies is allocation. And for you to see a company that gives 2 weeks allocation, it's powerful. Clap again. Any question again?
There's a place where you have not
Okay.
Like that particular place where they say you buy here and you wanted to do allocation and give you another side.
Okay, one thing you should know is this. In a launched area, we have what we call layout plan with plot numbers. So if you are coming to buy, you are picking your plot numbers immediately. But if you did not pick plot number, no, you are not the first person to buy from that location. And during the inspection, you saw the land. You did not see the particular portion. And some of these locations has like 5,000 plots.
That's not what I mean. For instance, now maybe you buy somewhere at what I call it, maybe that the back one, the big city as we
Yes.
say. And somebody, the person went there to buy.
Yes.
They maybe have choose plot number.
Yeah.
Or did not even choose at all.
Yes.
And time to come, the time I come now for you to get the land, you're not taking away from them, maybe take it to
So another layout.
another layout
No.
entirely.
No,
That
no.
kind of things.
No, that one is fraud. It's fraud. Anybody that does that is fraud. The ability to give the person what the person paid for is key. Except in real estate, they want challenges, but let's not touch the challenging part. But nobody will intentionally do that. Hughes Group cannot do that to you. You understand? We at Hughes Group cannot give you what you ordered versus what you got. You ordered Enugu and we went and give you another place. It's not possible. You have rights to sue when that happens. Remember, you have right to. Don't worry. We will talk about right of buyers one day. Your right as a buyer, your right as a realtor, and our own right as a company. Everybody has their own rights. So maybe one day we'll just bring it up as a topic and we'll deal on it. Another question? Okay. That should be the last question. Okay, we'll take one more question after this.
Any people that will benefit from this, a form for that.
Okay. Yes, there's a form for it. Hello? Affiliate form. Okay. Have you filled the affiliate form before? You should. Have you closed the deal? Okay. If any day you close a deal, it will happen to you. Even if you don't close and you bring somebody that close, it will also happen to you. So any other question? Okay. That is the last question for the day.
Sometimes you see, you ask this question, does it have a seal of proof? Does it have a seal of proof? You explain something that
Okay.
that is some assignment.
Yeah.
Assignment that have to happen as I need. So my question goes this way: how are you supposed to convince clients that this is the original owner? Because you say something that somebody else can sell the land that might belong to the
Yes.
brother or any of the family.
Yeah.
So how do you convince the clients that this is the original owner of this property?
Okay. It's very simple. You do that by verifying the documents. I've been on series on how to buy rights in Enugu. And one of the videos I shoot is what to do before you buy land. One of it is make sure you insist to see the documents. If you are buying land from Hughes Group, you should not receive a document that belongs to another company because you paid to Hughes Group account. Am I communicating? If I should pay to your account, maybe you want to sell your family land, your ancestral land, I will first of all seek to meet elders in your family. If your father is late, I will consult your uncles. For example, let me use this case. For example, you want to sell your land. It's your land though. But do you know if your first son is not in agreement, you cannot sell everything, especially if it's the only surviving land. You know the law prohibits you from selling it. Then me now buying because I know it's your own. I want to buy. That your first son can sue me and win the case because that is the only surviving land. It's not that you have many and you want to sell this one. So it's still part of what you should consider before buying. So how do you know if this land truly belongs to this person? If it's a land that has customary title, you will not judge based on the customary title. We have many titles. When we are talking about title, we talk about it. Customary title is that villagers and all that. You go down to the village, seek to know the history of the land. This land is your own. How did you get it? You bought it. Okay, where is the document that shows you paid this person for this land? If that one passed, then still meet the person you claim to pay. We know that you own this land before. How did you come about it? Okay, after that, you now demand for account number to pay. If they bring a personal account number, seek that the name on the account tallies with the name of the person on the paper. If the name on the paper is Chidera Michael and you went and paid to Mr. Sunday Mado, you are wrong. The person will deny not to do any business with you. Am I communicating? So you know this land belongs to somebody by the history of the land and the documents the person presents. Did I answer your question? Are you sure? Okay. Are you sure?
Yeah, I still have something.
Okay.
What I want to know now is how do you then, for instance, if it is a heritage land,
If it's
inherited,
inherited land, okay.
how do you convince clients
Okay.
to know that this land
Let me say this. As a realtor, please do well by all means to run away from. It will help you to make smart decisions. So please, sir, run away from selling inherited land, except you know that this one is your own. Even it is good to sell through a company, not selling as somebody, but sell through a company. You get? Let's say you want to sell your land now. You come to Hughes Group of company and tell us this land is your own. Bring everything that shows is your own. We'll assign our barrister to go and do due diligence to it, confirming it's your own. We can help you to sell, only on a condition that we have verified everything and is your own. True. So don't market it as an individual. Many people have fallen for that mistake. And I don't want somebody that attend this training to be the next person. Okay, in absence of no other question, you still have another one. Go ahead.
okay, I think you understand the aspect of selling companies.
Yeah.
But how is that companies?
I don't think I can hear you.
How do you not verify the clients To certify the person that this land is genuine or this land has, you need to show them documents.
That is everything we have been talking about here. How you clarify the client that this thing is genuine. One is how you present it. I said something about scammers. Scammers will not give you time to think. You are saying it today, they'll be like, if you don't pay in the evening, 20 people is coming to pay. This land, if you don't pay, they'll be angry call or chuffing on. They'll be like, enwekwa ndị chọrọ ịkwụ ụgwọ a na ọkwa account number ka ha bịa anara ya ha na-edezikwa ịkwụ ụgwọ. So you, whenever you do this, just know you are now positioning yourself as a scammer. They will understand it by explaining the thing to them. Like if you want to explain Pinnacle Estate is the Independence Layout extension, not Independence Layout phase 1. You understand? And you cannot explain what you don't know. That is why the tour is important. You tour the place, see it yourself. Sorry, I just have to say something. You started selling Urban Crest after you have bought. When you bought, it's open room for you to start selling. You have sold many plots from that Urban Crest because he bought. You get? So your ability to, I'm answering your question. Your ability to explain is your ability to know. You cannot explain what you don't know. So don't just visit once, visit regularly. Ask questions concerning any location you want to market. With time, you know, it's not automated. Thank you. Another question? No question. Thank you so much for your time, and we also want to see you next Friday. And for the realtors joining us, we want to know if we can be more of a family now, not an affiliate something. I want you to know that I want to be more of your brother than doing business. So how do we do it? We want to see how we can get an affiliate membership card. We call it Heroes Family Card for our affiliates. That will serve as a pass to this place. Whenever you are going for inspections, that card automatically means you are one of us. Anywhere you are, you can be proud to say, I'm a member of Heroes Group. So, and anything Obuna, Heroes Group may benefit. Just know that you are the first partaker of it. Anything that is happening here, you can come and tell our media, because you can shoot today with proper arrangements. They will make the camera available and the person that will shoot you and edit for you. Any training we are organizing, there's one we did last year at Auckland's Hotel. How many of you know Auckland's Hotel? We titled it Realtors Code 101. That is the first edition of that program. Another one is coming this year. We don't want to plan it alone. We want to plan with our realtors. So beyond Friday till now, we want that our Hills group of company realtors to be active. Whenever you have cause to ask any question, throw it there. We're also dedicating somebody that will be there to attend to you, attend to all your questions and all your needs. So because if you have not filled the realtors form, fill it, because details I get you draw the card, I get pick here from the form. And whenever we call you from our after sales team, just know that it's not people calling you.
All right, we've already spent so much time, and we apologize for the how long we've kept you guys, but we know it was impactful, right? Okay, we'd like to, before we say the closing prayer, they said something, GM said something about the information on the group chat. If you're not on the group chat, let me see your hand, please, so that you can be added. Okay. No, group chat, our WhatsApp group chat. We have a WhatsApp group chat. We are not there. Okay, somebody should please take notes. Ushers, please come and get there. We can't separate, so just with your hands still raised up. Okay, please stand. Follow the lady. Follow the lady at the reception. So the rest of, they are coming to meet you, so just add them on the group, please. So we believe the rest of us are on the group chat. That group chat is very vital because that's where we pass information and that's where we send property details. So please, if you're not on the group chat, also join them so that you can be updated. With that being said, once again, thank you so much for coming today. We hope you enjoy the rest of your day and the rest of the weekend. God bless us all. See us next Friday.